wait to be what you become. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, but I can't stop running because who I'm going to do. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life is chasing with you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life won't believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know when you do it, you're going to have to do it all by yourself. Wait to be what you become. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run. Pause. Hello, everybody. Good morning and welcome to English Live. Thank you very much for joining me today for our vocabulary stretcher lesson. So today we're going to learn 5 new words that you can hopefully use in your everyday vocabulary to make yourself sound super smart. You're already super smart, I know that, but we will have you sounding even smarter by the end of the lesson today. So I've had printer issues this morning, hence being about 5 minutes late, so I apologise for that, but it's had me up and down the stairs and running around the house. And in my current state, it's left me a little bit breathless. So you have to bear with me whilst I do our morning shout-outs. So let's go with hello to Mishka and Navia. Lovely to have you back. Hello to Dulcie. Hello to Isla May. She says hi. Well, hi to you, Isla May. Hello to Hannah and Mary. Hello to Leo Ross, who's 10. He says hi. Hello, Leo. Hi back to you. Izzy, who is 9 in Sheffield, Grogu in Surrey, Ella and Daisy in Liverpool, Afia, who is 9 in Leicester, Anea in Harrow, my hometown, and Alex in Winslow. Oh, that's not too far from here. And hello to Ollie in South Africa. So thank you all for joining me today. And for everybody else who didn't get a shout out, I'm absolutely delighted to have you here, and I hope you enjoy today's lesson. So today is the last normal English Live Series 2 lesson. Tomorrow we have the spellathon, but then that is it. I will be doing some specials. I will be working very closely with Lara from Theatre of Science and Steph from Maths Live. We're going to bring you some exciting events after half term. But for English Live, today and tomorrow are the last 2 lessons. I will still be running my weekly classes and my workshops and all my usual things. So there's still plenty of learning opportunities for all of you. And of course, my competition doesn't close until this evening. So you've still got a chance to win free tickets to my evening and weekend classes and my workshops. All you have to do is take a photo of yourself enjoying my lesson. It could be just me on the screen. It could be you watching me on the screen. It could be the side. You don't even need to have your face in it if you don't want to. And you can send it to me on Facebook or share it on Instagram, and I will pick the 16 best pictures. I'm looking for ones that are bright. Okay, the brighter, the better. You've got a very good chance of winning as well, because I think you've got like a 1 in 2 chance of winning at the moment. So definitely worth giving it a go. Right, so vocabulary stretcher lesson. We've got 5 words today. We're going to do the vocabulary stretcher lesson a little bit differently to how we usually do it. I'm going to give you the 5 words, and I want you to write them down or make a note of them. If you're not very quick at writing things down, you can get your adult or somebody else to do it. And if you don't get them written down, don't worry, that's fine. We can work around that. You won't miss out on participating. Hello, Ruby. And Jack in Swindon. Jack's never missed a lesson. Jack, you must be brilliant at English by now if you've been to every single one. So these are the 5 words we are going to look at today. So if you can get these jotted down. So we've got proclivity, torpid, sonorous, capitulate, and lethargy. So I'll give you a moment to write these words down. People are asking, why are you stopping? Why are you stopping? Oh, hi, Amani. Well, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm pretty tired and busy. But it's really important to me to keep those weekly classes going. Grammar Getters on a Tuesday, Analyze This on a Wednesday, and the Creative Cafe on a Saturday. And my workshops, I've got the Valentine's workshop on Saturday, if anyone would like to join me for that. So those will continue, but English Live will stop. Right, so hopefully by now you've written down proclivity, torpid, sonorous, capitulate, and lethargy. So I'm going to take that away. I will bring it back. I'll hold it up and show you. You're not going to get stuck. So this one hopefully will be one of the easier ones for you. You might already know some of these words. You might surprise me. So what I'd like you to do is to try and work out which word this definition matches out of our list. I can hold the list up for you. In fact, let me shuffle this along to make some more room for me in the bump. So, which one of these 5 words that you've written down is a lack of energy or enthusiasm? There's a sentence for you. There was an air of blank about his attitude to cleaning. I wonder if any of you have this particular attitude to cleaning. Your parents probably think you do. Can you work out which one it is? Oh, look, Roblox rap, you've got it. Look at you all asking for a series 3. If there's a series 3, that means there's a lockdown 4. We don't need series 3. Just come along to my other classes. And I'll constantly be putting things out on YouTube and lessons and all sorts and meetings, and there'll be plenty for you. Still lots of free content as well. So let's see. Look at you all asking. This is like a bit of a meeting at break time rather than a lesson. Lots of you chatting away. Asking to see the words again. Those are the words. Asking me, is it a boy or a girl? It's a girl. It's another girl. Hence the pink hair. My hair just naturally turned pink because I'm having another girl. Right. Excellent. Someone saying, I will not pay. That's fine. You don't have to pay. Like I said, there will be some free content on YouTube, but the proper lessons are paid for lessons. It's my job. I do need to be able to pay for food. So yes, lethargy. I'm going to grab a pen. Why didn't I get a pen ready? So this first one is lethargy. I'm going to put it in capitals. Okay. Lethargy means a lack of energy or enthusiasm. There was an air of lethargy about his attitude to cleaning. Well done if you got this one right. But now what I'd like you to do is use it in your own sentence. And if you can do that quite comfortably, what I'd like you to do is to see if you can turn the word lethargy into an adjective. You might already know what the adjective is. And then write another sentence in which you're using it as the adjective in the sentence and not the noun. Okay, good luck. Play.
Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life is chasing with you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life will believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know when you do it, you're going to have to do it all by yourself.
Thank you, Esmeralda. Lovely, well done, Heidi. She said, is lethargic the adjective? Yes. So can you use lethargic in a sentence as an adjective? Lovely. Ruby says there was a breeze of lethargy when the teacher walked into the class full of lazy teenagers. I know that feeling. Pause. Excellent. Some nice sentences there. Remember, you can come back to this lesson, or if you're watching it on catch up, you can always pause and give yourself more time. And there are different ways to play. So you can call out your answer at the screen. I'm not there to hear you, but that might be a good way for you to express your ideas, or you might be writing them down on paper, sharing them with a brother or sister or a parent or someone else at home. Or you might be putting it in the live chat or in the comments. Okay, you can use the comments underneath the video as well. They were very popular last summer. Lots of people engaging in the lesson after the lesson, but through the comment section. Right, so well done. We got lethargy. So I'm going to cross that off our list. And we're going to move on to another one now. Oh, no, that's today's challenge. We don't need today's challenge just yet. This one is very tricky. Okay, blank, it's a verb. Move that across a little bit for you. To cease to resist an opponent or an unwelcome demand. So to give up resisting, okay, so to yield, so to give in. The Patriots had to blank to the enemy forces. Forget the red bit for the moment. Which one of these 5 words do you think matches this definition? I think some of you have probably had time to look these up, but don't. Meant to be using your brain, trying to piece together the puzzle of English and vocabulary. Well done, Alia. Oh, Buki, not quite, nearly. Lots of you saying I'm glitching. I'm glitching. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it. Oh, Harriet says brain power. I don't think that's one of our words today. Yeah, lots of you saying capitulate. Well done. You're absolutely right. It is capitulate. Okay, so see if you can use this word in a sentence of your own, okay, your own sentence. And if you can do that quite comfortably, then experiment with it and see if you can use it in the past tense. So what would you need to do to it to change it to the past tense? Off you go. Play. Yes, those of you asking about my regular lessons, they are held over Zoom and I have all the graphics and a lot more interaction individually. It's a bit different to these lessons. Mohit has used it in the past tense. I capitulated to the Roman army. Lovely, Ruby. The girl screamed in capitulation after being forced to make her bed. Great work, everybody. Pause. Okay, fabulous. You're all really good at this. Well, I think across the 2 series, Series 1 and Series 2, I think we're probably up to about 7 or 8 different vocabulary stretcher lessons now. So imagine if you put all of those words together, that would be quite impressive. Right, so we're going to move on to another word now. But before we do, I'm very quickly going to cross capitulate off here. Okay, it's not in order. It might look like I'm going up, but I am randomly just picking up the definitions off the side. Okay, so another one for you. The definition is an imposingly deep and full voice. He read aloud with a blank and musical voice. Forget the red bit for the moment. Which out of these 3 remaining words do you think matches this definition? Let's see, Heidi's in there nice and quickly. And Alia and Ruby. Ooh, there's some debate. There's about half and half actually across sonorous and torpid. Interesting. I'm just giving you some time, but comments are flowing. I think you've all guessed it correctly. I hope it wasn't just a guess. I hope you used some understanding of different words and what they mean and how that might link to one of these words. It's sonorous. Sonorous. Imposingly deep and full of a person's voice, not a well. You wouldn't call a well sonorous unless there was someone down there singing, possibly. Okay. Can you use sonorous in a sentence? And can you turn it into an adverb? Okay, so see if you can come up with two sentences, one using sonorous as it is here, and one using it as an adverb. So you might have to make some slight changes to it. Do you know what those changes are? Can you have a go? Good luck. Play.
You can't wait on other people to be what you become. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just gotta run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life will chase it with you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life won't believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know when you do it, you're gonna have to do it all by yourself.
Nice, Ruby. The girl mimicked the man sonorously after he yelled. Great use of turning of sonorous and turning it into an adverb. Oh, good work, Ruby. Lovely. He had a sonorous voice at the opera. I like that. Amani's asking what the music is. It's called This Is My Passion. And it's by Erling, E-H-R-L-I-N-G. The giant had a sonorous voice. I bet he did, John Healy. Oh, Becky says the owl hooted sonorously. Good use of it as an adverb there. Well done, Becky. Pause. Okay, excellent. So we've got sonorous. It's part of our word bank now. We know how to use it. Most of you can use it as an adverb. We're there. Awesome. If you need to, though, spend some more time after the lesson practicing. Why not? Really make it part of your everyday vocabulary. So we're going to cross sonorous off of our list. And we've got torpid and proclivity yet to do. Where are we at time-wise? Yeah, we're doing fine. Okay, so before I go on to the next word, you only have two to pick out of, so you've got a 50% chance of getting the next one correct. Some shout outs. So a big hello to Caris, who's 11 in Bradford. Hello, Caris. Jack in Swindon is ready to stretch the vocabulary. Awesome. Going to stretch my vocabulary. Esmeralda would like a shout out to her mum as she's working hard and helping her with her work. Esmeralda, that is absolutely lovely. Big shout out to your mum working hard and helping you. And a big shout out to my mum who's working hard and helping me. Because as you all know, Mummy English is 30, 40 miles away from me. I haven't seen her in forever. And she's still at home there collecting in all of your shout outs and sending them over to me. And in fact, she took a picture of one and sent it to me. Thomas has given an example of using the word lethargic, and he said Holly was never lethargic about preparing her English live lessons. From Thomas, age 9. Thomas, very well done. Very true most of the time, but sometimes I am a little tired. Just a little. Okay, so we're going to move on now to either torpid or proclivity. Let's see what we have. So, blank, a tendency to choose or do something regularly, an inclination towards a particular thing. Hello, Layla. Holly had a blank for doing too much. Or actually, I could probably change that. Teaching. And too much, but definitely teaching. I can't help it. I love it. What do we think it is? Forget about the stretcher question on the bottom for now. Ah, lots of you are saying proclivity. Louise Harvey, you're saying proclivity. Heidi's saying proclivity. Well done, Million Goose. Oh, and lots of you saying torpid. It's about 50-50. Hello, Daisy. Right, okay, I think I should probably tell you that this one is proclivity. So I'm going to pop this in here. And of course, what I'm going to do now is ask you to use the word proclivity in a sentence. Now, remember, proclivity is a noun, so you need to use it in a sentence where you would use a noun, okay? And if you really want to stretch yourself, can you explain whether this is an abstract noun or not? And if it is, why? How is it an abstract noun? How do we know it's an abstract noun? Okay, good luck using this new word, proclivity. Off you go. Okay. Lola has a proclivity for dance. So do I, Lola. So Heidi says that it's an abstract noun because you can't touch proclivity. That is a good way of working out if something is an abstract noun. If you can't touch it or hold it, it's not tangible, then it might be an abstract noun. Oh, we've got proclivities for completing schoolwork, singing, karate. Bob had a proclivity for eating. Me too. Dulcie, the song is called This Is My Passion. This is my passion. Pause. Okay, right. So we can cross proclivity off our list, which only leaves one word. So everyone's going to get this one right, aren't they? But before I do give us the last word and we finally get to find out what torpid means, just a reminder that I am running a competition at the moment. So do get a picture, do share it on Instagram or send it to me on Facebook and be in with a chance of one of those 16 free tickets to any of my workshops or evening and weekend classes, because those are my proper classes. They're just as fun and lively as English Live. But there's a lot more deeper learning and there's resources and you get a private video recording and yeah, I think you'll really enjoy them. Right. Bear with me now. I wonder what this word might be. Blank means mentally or physically inactive and lethargic. It means lethargic. We already know what lethargic means. We sat around in a blank state. It's torpid, obviously. So torpid, an adjective, means mentally or physically inactive and lethargic. I think over all of these lockdowns, we've all had periods of feeling quite torpid. Can you use it as an adverb, though? What's the rule for turning adjectives into adverbs? Do you know? I think most of you will know. It's not a strict rule. There's always exceptions to the rule. Let's see if we've got anyone yet telling me how you can. There we go. Armani, well done. Yep, ly. If you add an ly on the end of a word, of an adjective, it more often than not turns it into an adverb. And an adverb is a word that tells us how, it describes how an action is carried out. So see if you can use torpid in a sentence and see if you can use torpidly in a sentence too. Off you go. Play.
You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just gotta run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your dream just because somebody in your life will chase it with you. You can't stop believing in yourself just because somebody in your life won't believe in you. You can't stop chasing the dreams of your life just because when you know you can do it, you're gonna have to do it all by yourself.
Okay, let's see some of these sentences. That could be the plural of sentences. It's not. Could be though. Sounds like it. I feel torpid when I can't go to dance and see my friends. Good one. My sister, who is a teenager, nice little dependent clause in there, relative clause, gets out of bed torpidly. Thank you, Lucy. Danka says, I torpidly sat down. Very good, Danka. Daisy, looks like you're loving the lessons. Armani says, I hate lockdown because it's so torpid. Yeah, it's a torpid lockdown, isn't it? Particularly in the winter. Mohit has used 2 words from today's lesson. He said, lockdown made everyone torpid and lethargic. Lots of you associating this particular word with lockdown. Who's asking me if I have snow? Esmeralda, not really today, sadly. Pause. Okay, some very good sentences there. Some very thoughtful ones as well. So we can cross torpid off the list. I'm going to move this board back a little bit. I think you need to see a little bit more of me. Oh, Esmeralda, you just asked me if it was snowing, and it wasn't, and it's just started snowing. Esmeralda, you're my lucky snow fairy. You can ask me if it's snowing whenever you like. Hooray! Sort of rainy snow. Okay, so we have learnt today lethargy, capitulate, sonorous, torpid, and proclivity. Now, to really embed these words into your vocabulary, into your own personal word bank, you need to try to use them every day. Okay, you need to try and drop it into a conversation. What you can do is jot down the definitions, maybe on a post-it note somewhere, and stick them up around the house to remind yourself of what they mean. And every time you've got an opportunity, use those words, okay? Even get your adults at home involved as well. Tell them what the words mean. Ask them to do it too. And see if you can all start sounding just a little bit smarter using some really interesting vocabulary. Right, I do have a challenge for you today, which I've just explained. So you don't need to post this one on the Holly's English Hub on Facebook. You can just do this. You can live it. You can live this challenge. Try to use these words in your everyday conversations. So that does bring us to the end of the lesson today. Thank you for being patient with me, being a little bit late today. Sorry about that. But tomorrow I will be 11 a.m. live with the very last Spellathon of English Live Series 2, very last lesson of English Live Series 2. But as I said, lots of really fun things coming up after half term with Lara from Theatre of Science and Steph from Maths Live. We're getting together. We've got some nice ideas to do some fun learning with you all. Some free content still coming out on YouTube and Facebook Live, but of course, all of my usual lessons over Zoom. Right, have a lovely afternoon. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.